Hey, Grant Cardone here, and I want to share with you how to never have a spending problem. Share this with your spouse, your parents, your kids. If you do this, I promise you, you will never end up with a spending problem, and you will probably end up, can't guarantee this, but you will probably end up creating wealth for yourself and your family because you won't be doing stupid things. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. I'd love to hear your comments, what you agree or disagree with. I have been basically interested in wealth since I was a little kid because we grew up a minimum wage family. I was making $2.75. How could you live on that? But I worked at McDonald's. I had a refinery job, worked in a restaurant. I sold clothes for a living. Like everything was $2.75, $2.50. My rent was like $7.50. I'm like, I don't even know how to keep up with this. So first of all, okay, if you have a spending problem, you know it. So what I want to share with you here is how to never have a spending problem, okay? Because if you earn $400 million boxing and you spend $401 million, you're not going to have any money, okay? And that has happened to many, many ball players, fighters, actors, you name it. They spend more money than they earn. So first thing we want to fix here is I need to make more money, okay? If you make enough money, spending will never be your problem. But once you start making money and you start doing stupid stuff, which is what people do, by the way, that's how you get inflation. Inflation is created by the government printing money. You take the $1,400 check and you go spend it on a pair of Gucci's that you can't write off, that you couldn't afford, that you couldn't buy two of. You put it on credit, you bought stupid stuff. Inflation is created when people get money and go buy stupid stuff with it that they didn't need. So I'm going to show you the criteria. Follow this criteria and I promise you, you, your spouse, your kids, your family will never, ever, or your business will never have a spending problem, okay? Number one, you want to rate all expenditures. I do this for my real estate. We got $4 billion worth of real estate, 12,000 apartments. I have 26 companies here that I'm a partner in. We manage every one of these businesses like this. Anybody that violates these standards does not work here and we don't partner with. We control how people think about money. So what we do is we rate everything a 1 to 5, okay? A 5 is least needed. A 1 is absolutely needed. So it goes like this. A 1, absolutely have to have it. This is called have to have to have. It's not even gotta have it, man. Okay, what am I talking about? Food, water. What kind of water? That's different. But I need food, water, shelter. I got to have transportation. These are things you have to have. Now, what kind of transportation you have? Something different. We'll go through that in just a second. Number 2 is I need this. We need this to get this done. And there would be some check marks on that. Need it, and it would actually help us produce more income. This isn't, I need it because it makes me feel good. I need it, and it's going to help us do something better, faster, more efficiently, and produce more income. Number 3, okay? Number 3 is, hey, I want this, I want it. It's just a want. It's not necessary. You could live without it. The world won't stop. Your income won't stop. The business won't stop. Maybe you want to try to run an ad. You want to try to run another ad and you spend some more money. Maybe it's not absolutely necessary. Number 4 and 5, I'll put them over here, okay, because you want to understand that 4 and 5, you ain't going to do no more, okay, period, okay? Number 4, no. You knew when you said it, you don't need it. Like, I don't need this. It's absolutely not necessary. It's not going to make us better. It's not going to make us faster. It's not going to make us more efficient. We don't need to add this person right now. I don't need this car right now. We do not need to do this rehab right now. It's just simply not necessary. And number 5 is this is just plumb stupid. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to rate everything a 1 to a 5. You and your spouse, you and your manager, you and the people running your property or your business are going to be like, is it a 1, 2, 3? What's a 1? Got to have it. Got to have it. Got to have it. Number 2, I want this. I want to have this. We need this. Number 3, I want it, but we don't need it. Number 4 is, nah, we knew we didn't need it. It was dumb. And 5, no, I don't even know why you're talking about this. It is just plumb stupid. Now, when do you do the stupid stuff? When to buy something stupid? Because there's going to come a time in life. Jay-Z just bought a $200 million house. Dude, he can do whatever he wants to do. He's worth $2.5 billion, okay? I don't know that it was the smartest thing to do, but he can do it. When do you do something stupid? You just got a contract for $50 million as an athlete. When do you do something stupid? It ain't now. I guarantee you, just because you got a score doesn't mean you should go start buying houses and cars and bullshit, okay? This is when you should do something stupid, okay? How stupid can you go? I'm gonna play a little song for you here that my team created for you, okay? Number one most important thing. When you do something stupid, you need to be able to pay cash. Not that you will pay cash, but you need to be in a position to pay cash for that thing. If you cannot pay cash, let's say I just got a contract for $12 million as an athlete. I got a movie deal. I got advanced $4 million, okay? And they're gonna pay me the other $4 million when the movie finishes. I'm a sales guy and I just got a big commission for 200 grand, okay? I sold my company, I picked up 10 million, whatever. You got a score, okay? You would think, oh, I could do something stupid right now. You don't have your cash yet. So if you don't have your cash yet, you ain't gonna do it yet because you ain't got cash. If you can't pay for it in cash, don't do it. Doesn't mean you will pay for it in cash. It means you have enough cash to do it. Number two, you need to have twice the amount of cash, or you need to buy two of them, be able to buy two of them, not that you would, but this will give you assurance that you're not keeping things too tight. So let's say I find a watch I wanna buy. The watch is 50 grand. I have to say I can pay cash for the watch, and I need to be able to buy two of them in order to say it's cool to do it. That will tell me that I'm ready. The third thing, the third filter here is this money, these number one and number two, cash and twice, has to come from passive income. This is gonna eliminate probably 10x, okay, the purchases that you make, because most people simply do not have passive income. So if you're a ball player and they said, hey, we're gonna give you $50 million, you don't start buying houses. My mama wants a house. Good, can you buy her two of them? The house is $2 million. You got a $50 million contract, that's earned income. Watch this. My mama wants a house that's $2 million. Okay, can you buy two of them? Yeah, you can, check, but here's the deal. It's not passive income. You're not ready to do this yet. Ooh, this is hard, man. Why are you showing me this, Grant? Why are you waking me up to this? Because I'm trying to tell you how to create wealth and never be broke, okay? 78% of all ball players end up broke because they violate these rules. Number 4 and number 5, you do these, if you do number 4 and 5, you won't just not be a dumb spender, a stupid spender, you won't waste money. Number 4 and 5, if you can implement these, you're gonna create wealth. Probably number 3. If you can hit number 3, 4, and 5, I guarantee you're gonna create wealth in your lifetime. Long-term, generational, forever wealth. Number 4, if you can't write it off, don't do it. Okay, that house you were gonna buy your mama, you'd have to be able to pay cash. You'd have to be able to buy two of them. It came from passive income. Passive income, by the way, would be from some endorsement deal or for some trademark deal or for some advertising sponsorship that you got that they just kept paying you for to use your name and you didn't have to work for it. And you'd have to be able to write that house off, and you can't write a house off in America, okay? Let's say your mama wanted a Range Rover. Let's say your mama wanted a Cullinan. $400,000 Cullinan. Well, you see, it weighs enough that you could write it off if you put it on a lease under your company and had your mama work for the business, and part of her employment plan was that Cullinan driving it back and forth to work, okay? So what would you have to do on the Cullinan? It's $400,000, okay? You didn't get her the house. You said, Mama, I'm not gonna get you the house yet because I'm listening to my guy, Grant Cardone. He says, I'm not ready for that yet. I'm spending more money. I'm not in that place yet, even though I got this $50 million contract and everybody's gonna be trying to drag you for money. Everybody, all your buddies, all the girls, everybody's gonna be a family member. You're gonna have people like, you're gonna be having babies. Like every girl you ever dated had your baby, okay? You go to your mom and say, Mama, I can't buy you the house yet, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna get you, because now you tighten down. You're like, I'm gonna get you a Range Rover, okay? $180,000, and it's a great car. It's as good as a Cullinan. It'll save you $220, okay? And I'm gonna get you a Range Rover, Mama. In fact, you're gonna get her a Range Rover, and you're gonna get your daddy a Range Rover, matching Range Rovers rather than one Cullinan. Now you're thinking smart. Now you're creating wealth. Now you're making good financial decisions, okay? They're not gonna care. Boom, it's a lot of car right there, okay? So I got a Cullinan and I got the Range Rover, and I'm telling you, I'd rather have two Range Rovers than one Cullinan. Okay, check it out. So it's 180 grand. Okay, I have cash, I can pay cash. I could buy 2 of them. Yes, I can buy 2 of them. If you're gonna buy 2 of them, how many you need to buy? 4. You need to have enough cash to be able to buy 4, otherwise you don't hit that criteria. It's passive income because I got it out of my sponsorship money, or maybe my book money, not my earned money, not your salary, not your income, but some second deal, some second hustle, okay? Where maybe it was an investment in some real estate and you're getting $400,000 worth of passive income every year, and that's how you paid for the Range Rover. I can write it off, okay? You should put mom and dad's Range Rover on a lease and hire them as manager or agent for your company and have them use that Range Rover in business. And you should lease both the vehicles. Now you don't even have to pay cash for them. You're gonna actually finance them. Number 5, you need to understand, if it hits the first 4 criteria, I could pay cash, I could buy 2 of them. Number 3 is, it came out of my passive income, not earned income. Number 4, I actually was able to write it off. That's just a, man, that's go for it. Number 5 is, you still need to admit that buying 2 Range Rovers for your mom and dad, kind of stupid, okay? Yeah, they deserve it, but they didn't buy you Range Rovers when you were coming up, okay? What'd they do? They were there for you for every game. They supported you the whole time. They fed you, they took care of you, they housed you, they loved you, they said you could. Hey, man, they made some contributions way beyond money, okay? But that doesn't mean that you would go out the first time you got a score and start buying everybody that you love Range Rovers. Look, if you want to learn how to never have a spending problem, pay attention to this message, okay? My name's Grant Cardone. I grew up with a single mom. We had no money. I literally grew up on minimum wage. I went from being worth nothing. I was 25 years old. I had no money, no credit cards. I had no respect from the community. I had no skill set. No credit cards. I had a FICO score, probably 500, okay? I was late on my rent 3 months out of the year, and I learned how to build that into a multi-billion-dollar business with a tremendous net worth by being financially responsible, okay? And this is the criteria that I've been living off of for a long time, okay? One rate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 4 and a 5. You're not gonna do it anymore. Actually, you're not gonna do 3s anymore either. You're only gonna do 1s and 2s. I have to have it, and we need to have it, and it's gonna make us money when we have to have it and need to have it. Now, when do you do stupid stuff? How stupid can you go? Well, you can go as stupid as your cash flow. As long as you got passive income, not earned income, in excess, okay, of your stupid buys, you can buy 2 of them. You can pay cash, you can buy 2 of them. Not that you're gonna buy 2 of them. You do it out of passive income, you can write it off, and you still admit it's stupid, then go for it. How stupid can you go? You can go as stupid as your cash flow.